everyone. Today we have a 2015 BMW X3 with a diesel 3.0 turbo engine. This car is getting a transmission swap. The new transmission is already in the car. The transmission will not let us put the car to drive or reverse. It will not disengage from park, basically. Even if it does, it will jump right back to park. The reason for that is there's a password between the CAS module on this car, which is the immobilizer, and the transmission. And if those codes, ISN number or individual serial number, does not match between the CAS module and the transmission, the car will not shift out of park. Your car will start, but you will not be able to move anywhere. So what we need to do right now is that we need to erase the EEPROM, basically reset it back to the factory settings on the section of where it holds its immobilizer informations. Okay, to do that we need to use an aftermarket an immobilizer tool, which I like Autel. It does every time the right job for me so far. But there are some different devices that I could use, but I'm going to be using today Autel, and let's see if we can get this successfully done through the OBD. Let's go to immobilizer, accept. We're going to go to BMW. We're going to go to smart selection. This way it will scan the whole car, the engine system, transmission system, and the immobilizer system. Here we go, everything is in here. So we need to go to transmission right now first. I mean, that's the only one actually. And in here we can check right now EWS EGS status. Authorization is failed, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that. Let's press OK. Let's go to now EGS reset, not reset adaptation. That's totally different. We go to EGS reset. As you guys seen here, this is a bit of a risky programming. Everything needs to be properly connected. Everything needs to be the way the computer is asking you, or you could actually have big problems. You can mess up the EGS in the car and you end up changing actually another transmission. That I don't think that's gonna be really fun. So we have Wi-Fi, strong Wi-Fi in the car. I have over 13 volts in my car, around 13.60, right around there, and it's stable as much as it could be. And let's go from there. Press OK. It's downloading a file right now. Basically a Virgin file, I believe, from the server of Autel, which will write it right into the EGS that we have right now. And basically that's, I believe, that's basically, I believe, a Virgin file, but we have a problem. Backup coding failed. File does not exist, better to continue. That's fine, it's okay. I'm not worried about that, about the coding, because I can recode and reprogram this, do a software update, or just do regular coding. I'm not worried about that. Press yes. I just want to erase the EEPROM on this transmission control module, that's all. Just be patient and wait. All right, so we have to be patient and wait in here. Make sure nothing goes wrong with the car during the process. Try not to play with the car. Try not to press any buttons, and just be patient and wait, okay? All right, the first portion of the programming is almost done. As you guys see, there are 3 different parts. All right, so it's doing basically the second part right now. This one is going a lot faster than before. All right, so it's done. So it's just doing his last security check. All right, it started again to the next part. I'll continue once it's about to be done. Guys, when you're programming this kind of vehicles, especially the German cars like BMW, Mercedes, or any cars like that, if you're doing programming, you must be careful. You need to have a stable voltage supplier, clean power. I have set it up to 13.5 volts, and I left it on the flashing setting of the device in here. So this is very important. The third portion of the programming is also almost done. This should be the final step. Final step of programming. All right, so basically it's telling us to do is what it's telling us is that the EGS is successfully reset it. All we have to do right now is the coding, and that's it. Right now, all I'm gonna do is check for the synchronization of the EWS, which is the CAS module, and the ignition. EGS, or the transmission. I just turned the ignition off. Wait for a couple seconds. Turn the ignition back on. Let's see the EWS EGS status. Yep, EGS is unlocked and erased. So all we have to do right now is the coding, and we should be good to go. Let's actually check the transmission, if it's actually really changing gears from park to the drive, park to reverse. If it was not programmed, it will not be actually changing gears to the reverse or drive, anything like that. The reset is totally done right now. All I have to do is just coding. I don't know why it happened on this particular vehicle, but if you do have an IM608 already, you don't have to really worry about that. You can recode and reprogram this device without any issues. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.